Well, like I know my human, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Yeah, definitely some teen anxiety going on there. Stop leaving, Sam. Stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. No, you can never have Street Fighter back. Actually, it sounds like she did in fact give Street Fighter back. Because it wasn't in the games that I found. The combination probably has something to do. This is a girl that she met. Let's do this. Let's finish checking this hole. Can we hear anything down in the vents? Creature? But it probably has something to do with that girl. I'm trying to think of any numbers or dates that are important. Looks like a bunch of wife beaters. The texturing on the clothing is really is really hard. Oh. Parents, no. No. Let's not think of that. Let's not ever think of our parents getting freak nasty. Oh, well. Oh, hello, TV. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kids. The Fugitive. What a great movie. All the President's Men. Wait a minute. She did say something about all the stuff that's missing. Well, so far, what's mostly been missing are things like the VCR there, the Nintendo's missing. Seems like something else is missing in that regard. The purse? No? Why is her purse here still? And her parents mysteriously absent. One might presume Earth, Wind, and Fire with Willie Nelson. One might presume that Sam ran off. You done? That Sam ran off and the parents went to look for her. Dear Mom, Dad, and Sam, I am in the channel. This is my second passage through the channel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel. I'm sure that's something that I'm not aware of. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all, Katie. Okay, so it looks like when did she send this? Can't really see the postmark date. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. Put this back. The phone. Oh, there's a drawer. Check that. Holy Bible. You got a lot of Bibles here. Business card. Unknown Dimension. Unknown Dimension Literature. It's in New Jersey. Kaz, publisher. Communication must become total and conscious before we can stop it. William Burroughs. Okay. Maybe that's a publisher he was trying to get with to publish his new book, his third book. And it sounds like there was a lot of time between these books. Like, it sounds like, if I remember correctly, and a lot of these drawers, like, open. Looks like somebody was quickly rummaging through these drawers, trying to get clothes out, given that there's clothes on the ground. The question is, was it the parents? Or was it Sam going through this stuff for some reason? And this is the mother's clothes, I think. Yeah, there's panties and bras, and that definitely see more man's clothes over here, like the wife beaters and stuff. Mitten. Our cat. Caitlin, age 5. So, yeah. Mitten was the cat. Almost certainly has passed away. Oh, yum. Dad's underwear. That's what I wanted to see. So, I mean, it's possible that the mother was in a hurry to grab her clothes, but I mean, there was drawers open over here, but there's not like clothes strewn over the place. Like over here, there is. I mean, here you could say, well, they just missed the thing. I mean, they're bad with trash. The trash is always outside of the damn bin. But I don't know. I don't. That's there. Oh, this is a younger picture of the kids and mom and dad. Dad's still looking like a total goofball. So, also, I say so way too much. Given that note, we now know that we are... Well, no, I already said that we were like 20 years old, I think. Dear Jan, oh, honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other, you live your own lives in the same house, the kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. And as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick? You had to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You had to tell me everything. And send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of his slump. And in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. So the controlled burn, again, was last year, so this letter's pretty old. So it does sound like, you know, the daughter was getting distance, and doesn't help, it sounds like the father was as well. And there was probably some, wouldn't be a stretch to assume, God, this colors, Jesus. Wait, something over there? So that I can't see. Turn the light on, idiot. God, every time. Why? Why would I learn? But it seems like it's very possible that the relations with their parents were bad. Or well, not great. As teenagers, relations with teenagers often isn't that great. But possibly even more so between the father and the daughter because of his having issues with being a router. Because it sounds like he was trying to write again, like seriously. He was obviously having problems with work. He wasn't doing a great job on his reviews, and it sounded like he was trying to get going on his thing again, on his book again. Walt Whitman, Leaves of Grass, collection of poems. Was first released in the form in 1892, but not before it was banned on grounds of obscenity. He died only 2 months after it was released. Ridiculous censorship. Sucks. Timberline Booksellers. New used hardcover paperback periodicals. This game tries to be creepy, doesn't it? Take your time. I'm glad to have it in good hands. Rick. Uh-oh. Maybe something was happening with Rick. Let's hope not. Rick the Ranger. Some, like, clothes under the bed. Kind of look under the bed over on his side. This is almost certainly the dad's side. In case he wants to read the telephone book. You know, back in the day when you didn't have internet, you had to find your own amusements, which sometimes meant reading the phone book. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in there. I was like, hey, what's that in the trash? That thing I put in there. More clothes. They got all their clothes in the drawers, but not in the closet. What weirdos. Watercolor techniques for florals and still lives. Are you a watercolorist looking to improve your skills? I don't think we need to read all that. So maybe the mother, or the father maybe, was trying to do painting or watercolors, looking into it. So another thing that I just thought at. Oh look, a ghost game. Escape from Ghost Mansion. The brothers, the cowboy, and the widow. Put back. Oh god, not what I meant. What's this say? Oh look, a ghost game. But one thing I just thought about the burning thing was a year ago about, and it said something about her retiring. So did she retire for some reason? Like, does it have anything to do with that maybe? Like maybe something happened not so great and she ended up retiring. Maybe they're not related at all. Let's see, we have quick fix, shaving cream. You gotta shave that face. Back when having a horrifically bushy beard wasn't, you know, in style. Hand soap, cups, another toothbrush just left out like a barbarian. Can't open any of these, can we? Nope. They're all glued shut, apparently. What, no shower? Oh, that's weird. Oh, a tub. I guess this is an old house. I'd hate not having a shower. Ugh. After the honeymoon. Oh, God. Rediscovering your spouse, personally, spiritually, and sexually. It may seem inevitable that the spark you and your spouse shared on your honeymoon should fade over time, but it doesn't have to be. Reverend Alexander Michaels will show you how to rekindle the fire you once had. Yeah, that's who I want to tell me about rekindling my sexuality, is a reverend. Part 1 provides simple steps to reopen the lines of communication between you and your spouse, allowing you to face the problems you share as partners instead of rivals. Part 2 leverages the reverend's decades of service to God, helping you connect with a higher power. You'll draw strength from spirituality you may not even know you have. Part 3 offers a number of fresh and exciting ideas for the bedroom, including a few things that may surprise you. The reserves of passion for your spouse run deep. You just have to know where to look. Reverend Michaels will show you the way. I like how it has her like little commentary as far as when you hover over things, like it says UGG when you hover over the sexuality book. Just run that. Got your candles. Toilet paper! Yeah! Haha. I'm TPing the... Wow. Uh-oh. Haunted. TPing the toilet. They'll love that. Thanks, thoughtful daughter. Shaving cream. This game is so mute. Other than the sounds, like specifically that it wants you to hear. Like the lightning crashing. Everything else just doesn't really make a lot of noise. Alright, I'll leave all that. Oh, is there anything in the trash? Nope, of course not. They leave their trash bins immaculate. What's this? Oh, the bookmark. From Rick the Ranger. Okay, let's finish down this hall, I guess. Read the notes. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend, and Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom was supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out of it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15 okay? Don't barf. Alright, see you then. That's a cheeseburger barfing. It's not quite the same. So, we found that Pulp Fiction thing. The notes. Not the note, but the movie ticket. Nothing down here. And again, I'm sure there's stuff that I'm going to miss, even trying to be pretty thorough. I guess this is a guest bathroom? Oh, well, Sam didn't have a bathroom. We also need to find, we had to find our room. At least our old room. I'm assuming we had our own. Given the size of this house. Cement. Cavity protection. Plaque remover. Grab box. Nail polish. Nailed it. Oh, wait, what? Lonnie rules. I'm sure you think she does. Actually, you know what? Lonnie probably put that there. That seems like a thing. Like she got one of those label makers and she put it in there so that nobody would see it. You done making noises? I thought maybe it's making noises like as an indicator that something's going on. Protex, extra absorbency. Okay, gross. Same thing. Wait, what is that? Grab emery board? I don't know. Ooh, gross. Nope, tampon. No thanks. Let's see. Toilet paper. Ajax. Delicious. Alright, close this up. Flush the toilet again. Because that is our want. Here, see if we find anything. Oh, one's broken. Try harder. That makes you want to see in there even more. I don't see anything worth seeing. She needs to put her damn back into it. Come on, kid. Come on, kid, you can do it. Doesn't seem like there's anything in there. Examine bottle. Wild color. Red hair. Well, it looks like she colored her hair. That or she just happened to cut herself very badly while a bottle of red hair dye was close by.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
Interesting they don't have a mirror in here. It's a very weird place for a light. The light should probably be here, and there should probably be a mirror there. Just saying, throwing that out there. Because in fact, I don't think we've seen a single mirror in this house. Probably because they couldn't get reflections to work. Or didn't want to. Probably more like they couldn't. Okay. Let's see. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. Okay, so this had to have been recent, given the way it was written. Oh, no, that's right. I think you went on the trip around the time they moved, so you wouldn't have had your own room. I don't think. Right? Katie's. So I guess, but they still had some of your stuff. I mean, that's pretty normal. My mom still has God knows how much of my old crap. Turn the lights on. Samantha Greenbrier. Ghost Hunter Journal. Sighting Journal. August 31st, 1994. 1:19 a.m. Let's see, August 31st, that was pretty shortly after they moved in. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd, 1994, 12:44 a.m. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said, hello? Did not investigate. Probably the furnace. September 9th, 1994, 4:11 p.m. Poured milk from carton in fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read the spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. That's probably the most damning evidence so far. October 9th. 1994. Lonnie says she feels a pressure in the TV room. I suddenly began to feel cold. We built a protective pillow fort. See, the weird thing about this game so far, at least to me, is it's like some things are kind of frozen in time. Like the moving notes, like the receipt for the moving packages being at the front. The pillow fort, this was made in 1994. Today is like, again, sometime, oh, it's June 1995. So, I mean, that pillow fort has theoretically been there for like 8 months, which of course is kind of unlikely. I mean, granted, they could just make it again and again, but still a bit strange. But it does look like she got to know Lonnie pretty quickly after she moved in. They moved in August. And then by October, she seems like she's pretty good friends with her. Anyway, Lonnie says she feels a pressure about. Anyway, we read that. October 22nd, 1994, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Lonnie and I employ a Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. October 28th, 1994, 10 p.m. through October 29th, 4 a.m. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in attic, probably leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. One thing though that's a bit weird is it seems like this is a little juvenile writing for someone who's like, well, I guess when she wrote that she was probably 16, so that's not that odd.